Deuce Figueiredo, he comes in from flyweight after fighting 4 times with Brandon Moreno. And I think that clouded people's judgment in their minds as well, because he gets a new look, a new opponent, a new weight class, refilled, rejuvenated. And he took Rob Font to school, man. 30-27, 3 rounds of pretty clear domination. And the biggest thing that I was surprised about, AJ, because this was the path to victory for Rob Font, Figueiredo neutralized that jab. And he did it in a weird way, man. Not in a stereotypical way that you would think. He wasn't just swarming him, smothering him. He was giving him looks, taking him down, hitting him with big hooks. And I think that the old verbiage rings true. AJ, Rob Font, man. It was the Jose Aldo fight again. You can't take the big shot. I'm not sure what's up with the man's chin, but the big shot just rattles him. He doesn't wear the damage well. Do you agree? Is there something else going on here? What do you think?
Absolutely, Derek. No, I absolutely agree with you. That's really is it. Because when Rob Font came out at the start of the fight, everything was looking good. The momentum, the speed, everything was there for Rob Font. And then Deuce Figueiredo started winning the moments, man, having the bigger moments, having the power, having the oohs and the ahs like we were talking about in the pre-show. And then he just kept running with that momentum and solidified himself as one of the new dogs in the 135-pound class. And look good, man. You can't hold anything against Rob Font because Deiveson Figueiredo showed up and showed out for an incredible performance. But again, Rob Font just didn't seem to have the gumption to be able to stand toe to toe when Deiveson Figueiredo is throwing heat down the pipe.
Yeah, man. I mean, let's take a look at some of these numbers right here. So let's see, full fight. I don't think that these numbers don't look accurate at all. I don't know why. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, 33-15 for Figueiredo. All right, let's switch on over to good old trusty ESPN. There we go. All right, that looks about right. Okay. Yeah, 53 total strikes to 48. So it was close, man. It was close back and forth action. But it felt like Figueiredo led all of the big moments, as you just mentioned right there. This is the biggest part, though, right here, man. 4 of 7 on the takedowns. Now, Font did a great job to kick off the fight, right? Using his legs, making sure that he is just creating sprawl opportunities, getting back up to his feet, not letting Figueiredo control him. And that's what I thought. If Figueiredo couldn't control him and Font could keep getting back up, going to be a long night. But who would have known, man? We knew the power would translate, I felt like, for Figueiredo, right? That was the number one thing he had going for him. He had massive power. I didn't think that the speed would be such an issue, man. Rob Font is clinical, but what's the phrase, AJ? Go ahead. What's the phrase? Power beats speed or timing, or go ahead.
Speed beats power, timing beats speed.
There we go, right there, man. So normally that's the case, but Figueiredo had the power and the speed, and he just demolished right there. So let's talk about ceilings. Rob Font, it's sad to say, man, but he might have found his ceiling in this division. It's not even sad to say, but he might have found his ceiling as a 5-10 guy, right? Which is not bad. Figueiredo, though, bro, he's the 4th, 5th, 6th guy that could be a champion in this division, man. What's the ceiling for Figueiredo? Can he actually fight a guy like Sean O'Malley and come up on top?
Wow, oh man. Because I was thinking, like, what's the ceiling for Figueiredo? Probably to the top, probably champion. Like, he has that skill set. He's done it before. He has the the mindset and mentality to get it done. But against a guy like Sean O'Malley, or even a Petr Yan or Aljamain Sterling or anything like that seems like a hell of a mountain to climb. So I'm thinking right about there, contender, number 2, number 3, right around that spot. That's what I'm thinking, just realistically, if you will, until we see him prove otherwise. What do you think the ceiling is for Deuce Figueiredo, Derek?
Yeah, I just need to see him be able to defeat a guy like a Corey Sandhagen or Sean O'Malley, the really tall, long, lanky guys who can give him a lot of problems and who can grapple a little bit too. Sean O'Malley's more of the question mark, but Corey Sandhagen is my benchmark. Can you surpass Corey Sandhagen? If you cannot, you have a clear cap in this division. If you can, championship aspirations, pretty much right there. So big win for Deuce Figueiredo. Like I said, the rich get richer in the Bantamweight division. It was crazy to see. And then, yeah, Rob Font, I think gatekeeper for the time being, him and Calvin Kattar kind of in that same spot where you're right there. You're right on the cusp. You just got to string a couple together. And the older you get, the harder it's going to become. But for the time being, this victory, all about Deuce Figueiredo, Deiveson Figueiredo, plus 325 decision, man. That was a big one.